We're live.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to the first episode of the Fast Lane Podcast.
This will be interesting today.
Normally, we would have more people, but it's just me and Jared. Don't ask why.
Hello. Can you hear Ethan Fisher? Say something, Ethan. Ethan! Ethan muted his mic. Ethan, unmute your mic. We're in the middle of a podcast. Ethan. Ethan, unmute your mic, bruh. You guys can donate 1 penny every day to help Ethan in his sadness. Just 1 penny is all it takes. 1 penny. If you would like to donate, put a $sign in the chat. Ethan, unmute your mic. We're in the middle of a podcast.
We don't have to deal with annoying people, right? For me, it's my sister.
You're in the middle. You just said that on the podcast. Nice job.
Yeah.
We have 2 people watching.
Who is it?
Can you hear Ethan Fisher and Mark? They can hear you.
Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
So for the first episode of the Highline Podcast, we have some interesting news. Justin Haley has gotten penalized at Daytona for taking his left side tires slightly below the yellow line, which gave Kyle Larson the win in a yet another close finish with Elliott Sadler. For more information on this, we take you to Ethan Hoffman.
See? Whoa, my earbuds fell out. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. Justin Haley, he making his second Xfinity start ever. Kyle Larson, as you know, is a Cup regular, and Elliott Sadler is a veteran. Larson and Sadler were side by side coming into turn 3. I believe, yes, Justin Haley comes down below the WL line barely, takes the lead, and wins the race, but then gets penalized because he got 2 of his left side tires below the WL line. What's your take on the incident?
And, yeah, that is just heartbreaking for that kid. Just a week ago, he got his first career win in the Truck Series at Texas, and then he comes here, gets a huge run off the high lane, and just touches his left side yellows below the line. Most people are saying it shouldn't have been a penalty because he was in front when he put his tires below the yellow line. And even the worst thing is, he was in the middle of doing a burnout when they said it was not a win, and when they let Larson take the win. That is just a heartbreaker for that kid.
Yeah.
Next on in the episode here, we have the announcing of a truck driver for the 3 truck in the Dirt Series.
Yes,
we haven't had the announcement yet, but it is coming in a couple minutes. When we do get the information, we will share it with you.
Yes, Jordan Anderson Racing. Apparently, for some reason, he's not driving the truck for Eldora. Don't know why, but I wonder who is in it. They said it's probably a Cup guy. They had a good run at Daytona, they said. I've heard many people say it might be Ty Dillon, could be Casey Kane. I've heard some people say it could be Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson, it cannot be Larson because he's doing the pot.
But some people still said it.
Some people think it's going to be Ryan Newman. Eric Jones. Breaking news. We have some breaking news, people. Not really breaking news, but kind of. Eric Jones got his first career Cup win at Daytona with a tremendous move to the outside of Casey Kane and Martin Truex Jr. with 2 to go. He was able to hold off Martin Truex Jr., who has been one of the dominant cars of the season. And Ethan Hoffman is down with more information.
All right, so I'm going to this is going to be my opinion. There is no way that Martin Truex Jr. had a legal car. I think Derek can agree with me on that, right?
In opinions, yeah.
He was 4 seconds back from the pack with no draft. If you're 4 seconds back from the pack, you're not going to gain on the pack in less than a lap, like 2 or 3 laps. He gains back on him. He goes to the inside with no drafting help, and he gets up to 5th. That's not how it works. You need the draft. So pretty sure.
Anyways, Eric Jones, his race career started in the trucks. He won a race there. He won the championship, I believe. He won the Xfinity championship, I believe.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I'm not good on my information. Anyways, but still, that young kid or young man made
He was the first person to win Rookie of the Year in every single series.
Yeah, but he made a tremendous move. And I think he will be, once they get their stuff together over there at Joe Gibbs Racing, will be one of those people that are going to be up there fighting for that championship.
Not to mention, he technically won with an unsponsored car. Because the way it works is, if you're a big team and you have an unsponsored car, he was sponsored by Toyota Camry, which is what he drives, you know? And he wins with basically no sponsor. I think that really shows.
And we have a person in the chat saying they stopped the pack and let Truex catch up while under commercial. Sorry, that is not how it worked. But I do have the power rankings from Daytona. And 20th is going to be William Byron. He hasn't finished in the top 10 since early April, but he did lead 12 laps. Now, 19th, Ryan Newman. He's looking to have a good week going into Kentucky. The last 4 races at Kentucky, Newman has finished 3rd or outside the top 20. He's looking to have a good one up his chances there at Kentucky. 18th, Paul Menard. Menard finished out the top 10 in 5 of the last 6 races. Has never earned a top 10 career result at Kentucky in 7 tries. He and his Menard's Wood Brothers 21 Ford are looking to get their first top 10 at Kentucky.
Yes, and another thing I wanted to talk about was the Stenhouse Demolition Derby. He was involved.
Can I finish
at least 5 cautions.
Stenhouse Demolition Derby is going to come up in a minute. I'm trying to finish the drivers' rankings.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 17th, Austin Dillon. Still looking to find his rhythm. Dillon has got some sparks from a couple top 10s. His Daytona win really let that team have some more confidence. We got a new subscriber somehow. And after the podcast, I forgot, we are going to have a channel for the podcast. Yeah. So Austin Dillon looking to get back to up front. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., like Ethan said, the Stenhouse Demolition Derby, that is actually what Kurt Busch said. He said, here's this Kurt Busch's quote, "We had a great car today. Feel bad for all the Stewart-Haas Racing guys who put all the work into it. It's just sad that we had to get caught up in the Stenhouse DD Demolition Derby." And yeah, but Stenhouse, he's got to back it down. I know he's racing for points and he's outside the chase, but he's got to back it down a little bit. Too rough out there in Daytona, too early on.
Yes.
Down to 15th, Alex Bowman. He's done good, and we're going to skip all the way to the top 10 as Chase Elliott is in 14th, Ryan Blaney in 13th, Jimmy Johnson 12th, Eric Amarillo 11th, Eric Jones up to 10th after that win. Denny Hamlin 9th. Kyle Larson gets 2+ positions after he started from the back of the pack last year in this race and finished second. Still did good job. Kurt Busch was 7th. Brad Keselowski is 6th. Joey Logano 5th. Clint Boyer in 4th. And your top 3 are Kevin Harvick in 3rd. He lost 2 spots. He's hoping to have a good race here at Kentucky this week. They feel like they have a good car. Martin Truex Jr. in 2nd. After he came up with that runner-up finish, he's also trying to defend the winner of this Kentucky race. No reason to think he won't be a contender for the win on Sunday, but a lot of complications there. In your first place is Kyle Busch. He gained 2 positions. The defending pole winner of the race, also won the first event at Kentucky and again in 2015. Perhaps more impressive, Busch has a 5.1 average finish with top 5s in 5 of the 7 races there. That is your weekly driver power rankings. Now we'll send it over to Hoffman.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed about the performance of Ryan Blaney this week. You know, he was running in the top 5 for the first couple stages, and then first stage, and then the gas man didn't get all the fuel on his car, so he had to be in the back of the pack. And then the big one striked, and he was involved. You know, he ended up getting, I believe, 40th.
I do have your. He did finish last. I do have your point standings here. We'll read the top chasers off. Kyle Busch is in the lead by 57 points over Kevin Harvick. Then it's Truex, 120 back. Logano, 131 back. Keselowski is 151 back. Clint Boyer, 155 back. Kurt Busch, 183 back. Kyle Larson having a disappointing season. Still no win. 205 points back. Denny Hamlin, 211 back. Eric Almirola, an impressive season, 246 back. That's your top 10. Ryan Blaney, a disappointed season, 253 points back. Jimmy Johnson, 288 points back. That's really disappointing for that team. Eric Jones, 301 back after that win. He's 13th. Chase Elliott, 14th with 305 points back. Alex Bowman, 15th, 323 points back. And only 16 make the chase, right?
Yes.
And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. holds on to that final spot. He is 314 points back of the lead.
Not really, because the one year in.
Well, as of now, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to be in the chase. Oh, no, he's not. Because Eric Jones will knock him out, and there will probably be another winner. But Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as of now is 342 points back. He has about a 42-point gap over Paul Menard. And that is your point standings.
Also, some news that just broke out earlier today. Jesse Little, normally running trucks and a few Xfinity starts, he's making his first Cup start here at Kentucky in the number 7 for New York Racing.
And we will be right back after this quick commercial break. And we are back. And we have this week's scanner sounds here for you guys. Scanner sounds from Daytona. Just give it a minute. Remember, you are watching the Fast Lane podcast. And here are your scanner sounds from this weekend.
We welcome you to NASCAR in Daytona Beach, Florida. Drivers, start your engines! One to go, coming back to the green. You said two to go, just turned into one to go. I know, I'm on the lane. These cars off. You ready? Ready? Green flag, green flag. Green flag, going. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 is underway. Holy, that was awesome off the board. All the tires look up. Oh, look how hard you had to lift up right there. I can lead like a drum. I got to get to the lead. I'm all for that. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 17 out front at the end of stage 1. That's the first, huh? Keselowski, William Byron making up row 1. Green. Your nose ahead. Around goes the 21. Got a wreck behind you. Caution. Just got turned right into, guys. 48 calls that. I saw that coming. Front lower nose. I don't know if we'll get the hood on it or not. We'll give it a shot. Green flag back in the air. Stenhouse pushing you. Just about on you. And around goes the 2. Too big of a push. Low. Back it down. Big one all over the track. God. We're in the wreck. Animal. We just got wrecked. This is what Daytona's all about. 18 laps to go in stage 2. 2 into 17. Wrecking hard. Back it down. Check up. Here I come. He's such a what a waste of space. Guys, I'm afraid to say it, but I think Stenhouse was involved in this one as well. I start screaming, he makes a move because he's behind you, will run over you. Everything's in line, coming to green checker. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. sweeping the first 2 stages. Green checker, so stage 3 underway. I think they're going to wreck again. Imports, they're low. The 42.
It is loading. Give it a minute. Come on. NASCAR.com is really not working right now.
Check. 42 look like you cut a tire or something right in front of us. That's just luck, huh? Oh, into the wall again. Wrecking. Wow, that hurt. Watch that wheel. Gosh darn it, guys. Back there with the squirrel again. Once they get the white flag, the next flag will call us to 14 around. Wrecking. That's too much of a run to stop. Getting ready for the second overtime. Well, damn. It's exciting. I can tell you that, Jones. We always make it exciting. Overtime for the second time. Mark Truex Jr. on the inside. Eric Jones the outside. Here comes the 37. Here comes your help. Outside line's coming. Blow right by him. Moving to the outside. Eric Jones. He's in front. Don't get too far out. Here he comes. Split the middle. Come on, baby. Coming to the tri-oval for the final time. Eric Jones has won at Daytona. Yeah. Oh, man. Woo!
And you heard it there. Eric Jones got the win at Daytona. For some more information here about this, we will send it on down. For some more information about that, we'll send it down to Hoffman.
I think the word of the day for all spotters and crew chiefs was wrecking. They had to say that at least 10 or 11 times. It was crazy out there.
And I know a lot of people are mad about Stenhouse Jr., but if you really look at the insight, he only really caused one crash. That first big one was partial Byron's fault because Byron did throw a very, very late block. But you can't blame him. He's a rookie. He's going to make those mistakes. But you got to know, your spotter's got to be saying, hey, watch out. Two's got to run. Don't come down. I know you want to lead, but you're going to end up wrecking yourself. The second wreck that Stenhouse actually did cause, he just looks like the car just got tight out from him, and he slept up in the bush, and Bush got Byron and all that. was a very interesting race, I will say.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, like Hoffman said, the word the spotters were saying, reckon. I can't even think of how many times I heard the spotters say, reckon, back it down. I mean, and so far, NASCAR and Fox really only had one good race. We're only 2 races into the NBC season, and we've already had an amazing race at Chicagoland. You got Dale Jr., slide job. You got Daytona. Then great races. So,
and they say NBC is nothing but commercials, but if you remember at the Daytona 500, Fox played so many commercials, you barely saw any racing at all. Like at the time, it was either a Smithfield ad or something else.
And I think they need to change this package for Daytona. We need more racing. I can't say it enough. Nobody likes watching one single file racing. We want 3, 4 wide.
Yes.
We want the racing. We don't want the let's just go out here and let's just get a single file line, run around here, and then maybe at the end of the stage we'll go 2 wide. No, we want to race. And speaking after the race, Stenhouse had to get a security exit. The security had to take him out.
I'm telling you, the Chase fan base is like, it's probably most of the people that were mad at Stenhouse were Kyle Busch fans. Chase Elliott, his fans, he has a lot of fans, you know? And a lot of them are good, but the other half of them are literally crazy. They're crazy Dale Jr. fans turned into crazy Chase Elliott fans.
Yep.
Remember at Martinsville, there was one guy trying to fight Denny Hamlin. It's like, how toxic of a fan base do you have where it was a dirty move, but a fan trying to fight him, it's just like, it like hurts my head thinking about it.
Yeah, that some things these fans do, I get it. You're mad. Hey, your driver got wrecked. It's racing. It's gonna happen. They're battling for the chase spot. He's gonna get moved out the way. And I think Hamlin didn't really intentionally try to wreck him. I think he tried to move him up the track. I don't think Hamlin thought he was gonna spin around.
I've watched many short track races. I'm right. Martinsville's 45 minutes away from me. I go there all the time. See, there's this thing where if you brake early and the other car's behind you and it hits the back bumper, that gives you a bigger run into the corner. Chase he braked too early for that move. Then he wasn't expecting it, and he drove right into him and spun him around.
And a lot of people, as I just looked out, a lot of people are talking about the Charlotte Roval, the road course at Charlotte's going to be in the Chase, and it's going to be a good one. It's got a lot of turns. It's going to be great side-by-side action. It's going to be great side-by-side action, as some person was calling me. But with the Charlotte Roval, it's going to bring great racing. All the road course people that are good road coursing, they are going to be good. Yes, I did see Bubba Wallace drove it in a little bit too deep into turn 1 during practice today at the Roval and slammed the wall. They did not bring a backup, so his day was unfortunately done. There was a couple good pictures of drivers going through the bus stop on the back stretch. On the front stretch, a couple drivers were trying to get the pit road entrance down. They were trying to get a lot of the corners. A lot of people were slipping and sliding there today. And Ethan Hoffman is going to have more information for you here as we send it over to Ethan.
Yes, they also announced the logo and name. I believe it's the Bank of America Charlotte Roval 400. I think that's the official name. It's going to be like, I remember hearing it's 100 something laps. Like
it is 110 laps.
150 laps? That's what I thought. Yeah.
110.
It's going to be 110 laps, all right?
Not 50. That's too long.
17-time road course. Who do you think is going to do really well there?
Well, you're going to have the people, the road course ringers. AJ Allmendinger. Sorry, excuse me. AJ Allmendinger. Martin Truex Jr. is a little bit of a road course ringer. William Byron did pretty good at Sonoma. You're going to have all those guys going to be running up there. And if they maybe aren't in the chase, they're going to really put up a battle for the people who are in the chase. This could really hurt some people like Kyle Busch's that maybe aren't so good at road courses, or Kyle Larson. This could hurt their chances of making the final round. We could see some people that you thought would be in the final round this year not in the final round, which would really shake it up a lot.
Yes. So what is that round? Is it round 2 or 3?
I believe it is in round 2.
Okay. Let's look at the races in round 2.
We are closing in on the 10-minute mark left. We are going to pull up some stuff. I have the schedule pulled up here. It is in round number, let me scroll down. It is in round 1. No,
it's round 2. The first race of round 2. Oh my goodness.
So that's going to really hurt people, because if you don't do good there, you're really going to have problems. You have to dig yourself out of that hole. It's going to be a big hole too.
Wow. That's it's the Bank of America. It's the Charlotte Oval road course. A lot of people aren't good at road courses. Then it's Dover. I know there's plenty of people not good at Dover. And then Talladega. Anything can happen at Talladega.
And is it an elimination race? No, it is not an elimination race.
It's the first race.
It is the first race of
Talladega's
it would be a good elimination race, but I was looking and I saw some news. A lot of drivers are using iRacing to practice, because iRacing, they have like this special thing for the NASCAR drivers. iRacing does that, they get special tracks for the Roval. They've been using that to practice. They've been using simulators. I know William Byron has, Bubba Wallace has, Kyle Larson I heard has. A lot of drivers are trying to use it because to get as much information as they can, because they know this is going to be one of those tracks that if you don't finish well, you're really going to put yourself in a hole.
Exactly.
And now as we move over to the truck side, trucks, I believe this weekend are at Eldora. We got 2 NASCAR drivers that are joining the coverage. What?
They're at Kentucky.
They're at Kentucky. My God. But at Eldora, they are going to have 2 drivers joining the coverage. They're going to have Kyle Larson, a really good dirt racer, and I know his name, Christopher Bell, another really good dirt racer. So I think that coverage will be pretty good. The racing is always good there. But now as we move on to this week, we're going to move on. Talk about Kentucky a little bit and what's coming up and what's going to happen. There's a lot of good people. You got the mile and a halves are like Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch's, and Kevin Harvick's. That is their castle. They own it. Nobody can seem to beat them, really. Larson almost got Busch last week at Chicago. Threw a slide job, didn't do it. Busch got him back in 3. It was a great race. As we're nearing the ending of this podcast, we do not know who's going to be driving the 3 car yet. But if you look out on Twitter, we're going to have a Twitter account up in a little bit. It's going to be called the Fast Lane Podcast. If you look for that and you follow it on Twitter, you will see breaking news and big information that is happening in the NASCAR world.
I just want to talk about 2 more things. The big one in the Xfinity Series, we didn't talk about this. Austin Cindric goes flipping in the corner. I think the last time we saw a flip in the corner might have been Scott Wimmer in 2003 at Daytona.
But even the weird thing about it is he didn't even flip because of the air. He flipped because he hit the 9 car, and it was a big roll. He hit the banking hard. Luckily, those cars are nice and safe. He was able to walk out of there with no problem, no injuries, able to walk and go back to his motorhome.
And the last thing I want to talk about is the new NASCAR game that has been revealed, NASCAR Heat 3. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. Jarrett, you have some information on that.
And yes, especially for all of you gamers out there, if you're looking for a new NASCAR game, you're tired of Heat 2, you're tired of NASCAR 15, go get yourself, if you don't have an Xbox One, Xbox One S, go get yourself one of those and get NASCAR 3. It is up for pre-order now at $49.99. It is going to be released September 7th. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty good game for all you NASCAR racers out there. I heard they got a new dirt series in it. They updated you can own your team now. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great. I will get your question in a minute, Eddie. It is going to be really great. I heard they got some new, possibly time changes. I know a lot of people were asking for the day to night transition. But yeah, if you're looking for a new NASCAR game, NASCAR Heat 3 is up for pre-order right now, $49.99. You can go to NASCARheat.com at NASCARheat.com, or you can go to Amazon and search up NASCAR Heat 3, or go to their Twitter page at 704 Games, or their Facebook, also 704 Games, if you would like to pre-order that. $49.99 once again, and it comes out September 7th. Make sure you are ready to get that game because it's going to be a great one. And we have a fan question before we go. He asked, who do y'all think will win the VRC championship?
If you don't know what the VRC is, it's an Xbox league.
It is an Xbox league with some very good people. They're nice people. They race clean. It's a very nice league. If you're looking for a league to join, you gotta get to them. Wub Network, Miss Crafty Elite, and Freedom Dominant are the owners.
I think we got word for the 3 truck.
Hold up. Are the owners of the league. Just go to their YouTube channels, comment on one of their videos, and one of them will find you a way to get into the league. You can either use Discord, or sometimes one of them will have a party chat that if you can't have Discord. But all in all, it's a really great league. They're nice people. It's fun to race with them. They make you laugh a lot. But yeah. For my pick, I'm going with, I don't know, I'm going to go with Paul Jackson's going to get it done. Who are you thinking, Hoffman?
I feel like it's going to be a tie-up between Paul Jackson, Tyler. I don't even know. Crash might not even make it to the final round. It's going to be exciting to see who gets in that final round. Right now, it looks like 5 out of the 6 people are locked in, and there's a 3-way battle between me, Ethan Hoffman, Caleb Rose, and Caleb McDonald. The 2 Calebs and 1 Ethan battling for the final chase spot. Is going to be exciting.
And I heard something that the league owner is, if Hoffman's still in the hunt for the chase, is going to allow him to have some help with pit road strategy and that. That also may help. It may hurt him. We don't know. But, yeah, if I had to pick a long shot person to win it, my long shot would either be Eddie Kalegi or Josh Tipton. Those 2 would be my long shots. And if I had to pick a very, very far off, it would be Ethan Hoffman. But you never know. So my top 3 to win it would be Paul Jackson, Eddie Kalegi, or Josh Tipton. That is the coverage on VRC. We'll have some more news about it next week. But I think I heard that we might have some news on the 3 truck.
They announced it, but I don't know who it is. They haven't. I'm zooming in on the. Look on Periscope. I'm gonna look on Periscope, see if I can find it.
Is it on NASCAR.com?
You can look there.
I'm looking. No. It is not on NASCAR.com yet.
I saw someone. I think it might be Ty Dillon because it looks like that nameplate looks like Ty Dillon.
Just before you leave Wub Network, just stay real quick. We're going to find out who drives a 3, and then we're going to do
it might be right now.
Hold up, and then we're going to do our picks for the Kentucky races. So just hold on a minute. We're just trying to find out.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
I think it's Ryan Newman. I sent it to you. That's the nameplate.
Give me 1 second. I will look at it. I'm just typing it in. Okay, let me take a look at this nameplate. That looks like it's Ty Dillon.
It looks like it's Ty Dillon, but the name itself looks like Ryan Newman.
Where did you find this at?
I saw it on Instagram. Someone said, "If it's not Casey Kane."
Well,
Censored podcast.
This is a yes. We have a censored podcast here. We do not say that language.
Yeah, I think we'll find out. We'll talk about it in the next episode.
Oh, I think we have it here. Give me 1 second. I am pretty sure we have the official tweet here.
Alright, nice.
I think if I see this correctly, it may be Ty Dillon is going to be driving it, I believe.
Yes, Ty Dillon, he always runs the truck series. He won, I think, the 33 last year. So.
Hold up, truck. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Come on.
iRacing will sponsor Brett Moffitt's truck at Eldora.
There's a new thing. iRacing to sponsor Brett Moffitt at Eldora.
That is awesome.
That is just great news for that kid. He needs it.
He already has, I believe, what, 2 or 3 wins this year?
3 wins on the season is Brett Moffitt.
And he doesn't have any, barely has a sponsor.
We still do not have an official thing on NASCAR.com. I'm waiting for it.
Also, Spencer Gallagher got reinstated because of the NASCAR recovery program.
I am waiting for the information here, but we just might have to post it on the Twitter page. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to see it. I'm looking here. Do they have it on Twitter?
I think we just had to.
Oh, here we go. It is. Ryan Newman will be driving the Camping World Truck Series. I have the official tweet from Kelly Crandall, and the tweet says, and here's the truck for Newman. It is a great looking truck. Oh, and the nameplate on there it says Ryan, has a picture of a rocket, and it says Man Newman.
Yes, because his nickname is Rocket Man.
Yep, I know. And just before we go here, we're going to get our picks for Kentucky. Who are you picking for the truck series, Ethan Hoffman?
My pick is Brett Moffitt. I think he's going to get number 4.
My pick is going to be Noah Gragson. Who are you picking for Xfinity?
For Xfinity, I think Elliott Sadler will break his long streak at Kentucky. I
think Justin Allgaier will get it.
All right, now the Monster Energy.
Who you think?
I
know he does not have a win on a mile and a half. Mile and a half are his worst tracks, but I just feel like after a pretty great showing at Chicagoland, Kyle Larson is going to find some speed, and he will get it done at Kentucky.
I somewhat agree, but I do not think Kyle Larson's going to get it. I feel like he's going to have a good day, but not as good as a day as Ryan Blaney. He ran really good at Kansas, which is another mile and a half cookie cutter track. He ran really well there until him and Larson got together, and that ended both of their days. And, yeah, I feel like Blaney's going to get it.
Okay, we have just hit over the 40-minute mark. Thank you, everybody who has watched the stream live, watching it after. We much appreciate it. We will have a YouTube channel up later. I will put the link on our Twitter page. Our Twitter page is going to be the Fastlane Podcast official. It'll say OC or something. And we will have an Instagram page or we might not have an Instagram page. We're still thinking about it. But we will have that up in the meantime. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we will see you guys on the next one. Remember, yet again, this was the Fastlane Podcast. Myself, Jared Talmadge, and my coworker, Ethan Hoffman. We are wishing you a good day. See you guys next time.